Here's more wrestling news for November 17th, 2025. Your headlines for this afternoon include AJ Lee breaks silence, sends message to fans amid mysterious WWE absence. Tragic update on AEW wrestler, fans across the globe rally behind them. Dominik Mysterio reprimanded backstage, WWE adds new rule following trouble. TNA being courted by major company with no ties to WWE. Big spoiler reveals title match set for TNA Final Resolution 2025, and more. Earlier this year, AJ Lee shocked the wrestling world by making her long-awaited WWE return after nearly a decade away. The Black Widow stepped back into the spotlight to join her husband CM Punk in a mixed tag team match against Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch at WrestlePalooza. The pair picked up the win, sparking immediate speculation about what Lee might do next. Many fans expected her to transition straight into a rivalry with Becky Lynch, especially with Lynch holding the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship at the time. But those expectations stalled when Lee quietly disappeared from television without any explanation. Despite her absence on screen, Lee has remained active online and recently appeared at Big Event NY, where she was showered with gifts from fans. She later took to X to express her gratitude, saying the thought and creativity from her supporters truly made her day. Behind the scenes, however, it appears that there were early creative plans in place. According to F4W Online, WWE initially intended for AJ Lee and Becky Lynch to feud, eventually leading both women to captain opposing teams in a War Games match at Survivor Series. With both teams still short on members, the door may not fully be closed on Lee stepping into the storyline. As WWE continues shaping the final build to Survivor Series, fans will be watching closely to see whether the Black Widow emerges once again. If she returns, her involvement could completely shift the dynamic of the match and deliver the showdown fans have been waiting years to see. Would you want to see AJ Lee return for War Games and lead her own team? Rebel has been absent from AEW programming for a long period, and now she shared the difficult reason behind that silence. In an emotional Instagram video, she confirmed that she's been diagnosed with primary pulmonary lymphoma, a rare form of cancer that develops in the lungs, after spending an entire year being treated for the wrong condition. Rebel explained that her medical battle began in May 2024 when she was hospitalized with what doctors believed was cryptococcal pneumonia, a fungal infection known to create mass-like formations in the lungs. She spent the next year on antifungal medication, but her health never improved. That lack of progress eventually pushed her to seek further evaluation at the Mayo Clinic, where she finally received the correct diagnosis. After detailing the long and painful journey that led to this discovery, she told fans,
"Hi, I wanted to come on here and give you guys an update on my health. As you know, May of 2024, I was hospitalized for what I thought was cryptococcal pneumonia, which is fungal masses on my lungs. And I went a year long on antifungals. And after a year of antifungals, I was not getting better. And along the way, it wasn't a very smooth sailing journey to where I am right now. And there was infections, ruptures, tumors. So I had to address those as well. And after a year of not getting better, I decided to go to the Mayo Clinic and see if I could get treated by them. And they found that it was not cryptococcal pneumonia this whole time, and that it is primary pulmonary lymphoma, which is cancer in the lungs. And if there is a best case scenario, then I have it, so that's good. But that's what I recently found out, and I wanted to let you guys know. And sorry, I really tried to get all of that out before I press record. So I'm sorry, because I'm such an ugly crier. I didn't want to Nobody needs to see that. Anyway, so tomorrow I start rehab because along this tumultuous journey, I have picked up a little disorder called functional neurological disorder, and it has taken my ability to walk. I now walk with a walker, and my ability to speak clearly. I don't know if you can tell, but sounds like I bit my tongue. And I've also lost the ability, or some ability, function, I guess I should say, of my right hand. And I kind of have like a claw hand. And so it's hard for me to use my dominant hand. I can't really write and do my makeup, obviously, and little things like that. So I'm starting rehab tomorrow, and I'm very hopeful that I can gain some of that functioning ability with this. It's a very aggressive, intense therapy. It's Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. So like a full-time job. So I'm very hopeful for it. And so that's about it. That's the short story. And I just wanted to let you guys know. Because I've been posting things here and there, but it wasn't clear. And I wanted to be clear with you guys. There's a lot of other stuff that happened. Like obviously I fractured my orbital bone. I got a hemorrhaging. Like I said, there's a lot on the way to here, to now. But, so, to address the cancer that I have, the lymphoma, I have a very serious infection right now. So I'm on IV antibiotics. And I have to clear this infection first before I can address the cancer. And once that's finished, hopefully in December, I will go in for a third bronchoscopy to determine what kind of treatment I'll be having. Chemo, radiation, immunology, and then we'll start there, and then we'll kick its ass. Okay, so I'm hoping that will start around the 1st of 2026. So hopefully I'll be keeping you posted on my journey, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your... Damn it. Thank you for your support. I love you.
Rebel's announcement has sparked concern and support across the wrestling community, and fans are already wondering whether AEW will publicly acknowledge her condition moving forward. What are your thoughts on her message? Share your reactions, well wishes, and your personal message for Rebel below. Your support truly matters. Enjoying the video? A quick like goes a long way in helping us grow and deliver more wrestling news you care about. Dominik Mysterio has shed light on the backstage trouble he's gotten into for some of his on-screen actions, revealing that WWE has even put a new rule in place specifically because of him. Despite being one of the most disliked heels in the business today, Dirty Dom continues to lean into the persona, drawing heavy heat everywhere he goes, while also finding growing support as the AAA Mega Champion in Mexico. During an appearance on the Towers of Power podcast, Mysterio was asked whether he had ever received heat backstage for anything he's done on television. He admitted that one particular moment, spitting on Dragon Lee, got him pulled aside immediately. He recalled exactly what he was told when he returned backstage. One of them was, "I spit on Dragon Lee. I got to the back. First thing, they're like, we don't spit on people." I was like, I didn't know. I was like, I didn't spit on him. I was like, I spit my gum. Dom, we do not spit on. I was like, that's my bad. I was like, on me, I didn't know. There's been a couple of times in the rings too, like during commercial breaks, I'll go up to the corner and I'll hit a snot rocket. Not on anyone in specific. If just someone's talking shit, I'll look at them, and I've gotten word from the refs. I've just been, hey, was told no more snot rockets. Oh, okay, my bad, Dominik said. Mysterio added that while he apologizes when he crosses the line, he won't ask for permission before doing something that fits his character. His evolution into Dirty Dom has become one of WWE's standout character transformations, and even with moments of backstage frustration, it's clear that the persona continues to thrive on pushing boundaries. TNA Wrestling's continued rise has turned them into a legitimate force in the industry, with some observers even suggesting they could position themselves as the second biggest promotion in North America behind WWE and potentially surpass AEW in the future. While that debate will continue, one thing is undeniable: their ongoing partnership with WWE has brought fresh momentum at exactly the right time. With the company now searching for a new television home, it appears a surprising new contender has entered the picture. According to John Alba of The Takedown, TNA is reportedly being pursued by AMC. The network is best known for award-winning hits like Breaking Bad, Mad Men, The Walking Dead, and other high-profile dramas, but bringing TNA Wrestling aboard would mark their first major step into the world of professional wrestling. Many within the industry expected TNA to land on a network already associated with WWE due to the working relationship between the two companies. However, AMC's sudden interest introduces a fresh twist and could reshape expectations for where TNA lands next. With a new player stepping into the fight and TNA's momentum at an all-time high, the upcoming TV deal could become one of the most important business decisions in the company's modern era. Whether they stay close to WWE-friendly networks or jump into uncharted territory with AMC, the move could determine how far TNA's resurgence can truly go. What network do you think is the best long-term home for TNA Wrestling? Spoiler alert, guys, this update contains results from the November 15th TNA tapings. If you don't want to be spoiled, skip this segment now. TNA has officially confirmed a major matchup for Final Resolution, and it'll see the X Division Championship on the line. At the tapings in Orlando, Florida, AJ Francis stepped into the ring and immediately stirred things up by interrupting a segment involving Rich Swann. Francis announced that he's getting an X Division title shot at Final Resolution, and he didn't hesitate to take a verbal shot at Swann before calling out the reigning champion Leon Slater. Slater pushed back, reminding Francis that Swann is a former world champion. Francis doubled down with a direct claim: "If I was in TNA when you were champion, I would have had that title." The situation escalated quickly. Slater avoided being chokeslammed through a table, but Francis grabbed him again and ordered Swann to hit Slater with the belt. Swann refused. Francis didn't stop. He delivered the chokeslam anyway and walked off, leaving his message loud and clear. The match is now set. AJ Francis will challenge Leon Slater for the X Division Championship at Final Resolution on December 5th at the El Paso County Coliseum in El Paso, Texas. With Francis already establishing the tone, it's clear he plans to push the limits to walk out with the title. Do you think AJ Francis will back up his words and win the championship, or will Leon Slater find a way to hang on to the gold? Share your thoughts below. For all of our subscribers, don't miss the 9 a.m. Eastern video we dropped earlier today. Smash that bell icon and select all notifications so you're always in the loop.